So that bodes well. So yeah, let's go ahead. We're going to talk about this ship. I really think this ship is pretty amazing. We start with 4 crew, which is fantastic. I got 2 crystals, 2 humans, which isn't amazing blue options. Humans get 1. Crystal ones are predominantly for, you know, like getting the crystal homeworld sector. But that's okay. We get shields, we have 2 engines, we have 3 power and weapons, and the lovely doors, sensors, piloting, and such. Got a medical unit here. That's quite alright. We're not going to be boarding. Ideally, we're not going to be boarding. And so my personal belief is you're never going to switch a clone bay for a med bay. And you don't switch a med bay to a clone bay unless you have boarding. That's the only time where it makes like a significant difference. Otherwise, it's not going to be worthwhile. Well, this ship starts with a Crystal Burst 1 and a Heavy Crystal 1. So this is essentially like a Burst Laser 1, and this is a Heavy 1. So 2 shots for 2 power. It takes 15 seconds instead of 11, so that's a really slow charge time, and the projectiles can be shot down by Defense Drone 1s. Both crystal weapons can. The bonus is that they do have level 1 piercing, so they can pierce a single shield bubble. Same with this, it pierces a single shield bubble, 13-second charge time for 2 damage, 1 power weapon. So, we also have this Crystal Vengeance, which sells for 40 scrap. It has a lot of other text, but the only thing that matters is that it sells for 40 scrap. So the plan with this ship is our weapons are silly. Most of the ships, 99% of the ships we're going to face in the first 2 sectors are only going to have a single shield. So our weapons essentially are going to be doing 4 damage to systems. So we should be able to run through the first 2 sectors fairly easily. That's why we can prioritize getting shields online ASAP. And the only problem is later on, we're going to be running into defense drones, particularly phase 2 of the flagship fight. NG ships, rebel ships will also have defensive drones as well, and that can be a bit of annoyance. Really, this burst is pretty slow. 15-second charge time, I mean, that's slower than like a hull laser. Though the Crystal 1, particularly since we have a 4 weapon system, just spending the power for a potential 2 damage weapon is really efficient. And yeah, so first couple sectors should go really well unless we have just awful RNG. My weapons are a tad slow, but yeah, should be a pretty good run. Alright, so once again, the data we carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next, but get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Alright, so we're going to do a little bit of crew maintenance here. We're going to go ahead, we're going to take this human, put them indoors. We're going to take this crystal and put them on piloting. So we're doing this for a couple reasons. One, the venting here is terrible. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms to get to any venting of piloting. So normally you want a slug pilot because they can't get mind controlled, because this is the most important position on the ship. This is how you jump, this is how you evade. We don't like that to happen. The next, you want to put a individual who can just take an inordinate amount of abuse, and that's a rock at 150 health and immunity to fire damage. Or in this case, we have a crystal. They're actually take less damage from a lack of oxygen. They also have 125 health, and we also have this cool little lockdown ability as well. And then we're going to move the human over here. I like prioritizing doors over shields, see how our doors have upgraded a level just by manning that system. So that means enemy AI that board our ship cannot just move freely about, and it lets us do venting to actually kill them off, which is nice. Or like force them into the med bay and take them out there. Furthermore, one of the weaknesses is the weapons are, as I said, they're a little bit slow. I mean, at 13 seconds for the heavy, that's slower than a burst laser 1, that's slower than a burst laser 2, it's just a little bit faster than a hull laser. And the crystal at 15 seconds is slower than a lot, like, except for beam weapons, high shot projectiles. Is that the most slowest suit? No, well, I guess the charge laser started at 16 seconds first volley is a little bit slower. So if we get damage in our system, you know, we want to be able to repair that, get that going ASAP, and we'll have the human do that. Do some repairs. Okay, let's go ahead and check out the sector layout. Okay. Seems to be pretty straightforward. I'm gonna go ahead, bounce around in these nebulas, maybe pick up something free, and we're gonna keep an eye on a store. It's not imperative we go to a store, right? Because like I said, our weapons are gonna be doing, hey Riot, our weapons are gonna be doing 4 damage to enemy ships, which is absurd. Zoltan shields are about the only thing that it should be a threat to us, and that and the event where our shield gets hacked by an AI ship, which is a disgusting event, and then like it just beams and hits us in the weapons constantly, or has a beam drone. That is the worst case scenario. That is the those are the 2 things that potentially end our run really in the first sector. Let's go ahead, get you on board. Riot! So how are you? How's it going? Anything fun or exciting happening in your neck of the woods? Okay, Rebel Scout. You have hacking and missiles, and looks to be a charge laser. So this is slow, which is nice. Hopefully they don't. So I think I'm ready to hibernate for the summer. Oh, that's right. Australia, different seasons, different hemispheres. 106 degrees. No, that sounds horrific. Alright, so this is a little bit sketch. They do have hacking, they have a missile. We know it's a LATO because there's no 4-powered weapon systems, and this is a 2-powered weapon. So this is a 1-damage missile, still annoying. And we also have this hack coming. Now the AI drone is not running away, so it actually won't run away. Shield hack. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. We should be able to do enough damage to this weapon system that we force this to come offline anyways. So and this missile ignores shields anyways. Just don't start firing shields. Okay, we don't see a fire indication. We got a breach. We heard the sound of a breach, so that means that the AI will not be able to repair this system. Alright, and this fight is effectively over now. So they can't repair the system because they had to repair the breach before they can actually do system repairs, and AIs cannot repair breaches. Okay, so 16 scrap, 2 missiles, and a drone. Go back. Save positions. Ooh, store. Do I go to the store just to sell the Vengeance? If I sell Vengeance, we do get shields. I'm okay with that. Again, I'm not really hurting for weapons, but if we can get a second shield right now... Ooh, heavy laser 1, that's kind of tempting too. But no, I mean, like I said, our weapons are pretty good. Go ahead, sell this, get for 40 scrap, gives us our 56 scrap in total. And yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Now I can't quite technically power it because we didn't buy any power bars, but what we're going to do is this essentially. We're going to turn off our crystal laser and our engine so we have our 2 shields up right at when we jump. Ooh, do I want the distress? I think I'll go to distress versus this nebula stuff. That seems like a better play. And what we're going to do is turn off the oxygen to bring our crystal heavy online. Send a crew shuttle to put out fires. That would risk crew. Dock and try to rescue survivors. We can take damage and pick up another crew member. We're at pretty full hull, so I'm okay if we take any damage here. 9 scrap and a mantis. That's interesting. What do I want to do with the mantis? I guess we'll do shields. I kind of still like to have the human here because I want the repairs, and the mantis is going to deal with borders, so we want somebody to hold down the doors while the mantis takes on anybody who decides to come a knockin' when we said no thank you. Alright, oh, it's a forward scout, so they're going to try to run away. We don't want them to run away, we want them to stay and die. But they also have only 2 burst laser basic lasers. It's a bit of a shame. This would be a perfect training ship. Actually, technically perfect training ship once you have 2 shields is 2 heavy laser 1s. But this should do. So there are 2 shots, take down our 2 shields, and then our shields should regenerate with no problem. So we're going to hit them in their piloting and their engines. We want to take those systems offline, so it disables their ability to run away. And now we can just kind of pick them apart. Alright, 17 scrap. We're going to go ahead and buy a power bar with that. Nice. As far as like first couple jumps goes, this is great. I mean, we picked up a crew member. We already got our 2 shields online. That's fantastic. So our next goal is we're going to kind of keep an eye out for weapons, but we'll probably get engines 3 and another power bar. Again, that's going to help us with evasion, so we get hit by missiles less. And also lets us get out of bad fights if we come across any of those. Oh, hi, Zoltan Shields. Nobody likes you. Okay. So we have a heavy laser 1 and charge laser. So this fires at 16 seconds, this fires at every 9 seconds. So the first volley isn't the problem, it's going to be the second volley where that potentially takes down 2 shields and then we get hit for 2 damage. Actually, let's just put you in there. Be nice if we had a dodge. Okay, didn't get the dodge, come on. Okay, shield came up in time, it's good. Alright, I'm gonna hold off on this heavy shot and instead wait for the crystal to one shot hopefully takes down its Zoltan shields and then it deals damage to their system. This only will take down the single Zoltan shield, a bit of a waste. Alright, well, that's good enough. As long as one of the weapons is offline, we cannot take any damage. That's a pretty terrible offer. Could you go there a second? Just I'm curious what their crew is. Oh, they got an NG and a human. So, like, any chance of O2 kills? No. It's nice to get crew kills whenever you can because it's bonus rewards. Oh, I should have fired the crystal. I could have trained a little bit more. 13 scrap, nice. Do I want to go ahead and get the engines 3? No. Oh, we have a store. I honestly don't know what I buy at a store outside of something like long-range scanners. So we can go 1, 2, possibly 3, then 4, get as much scrap before we actually hit the store. So what would also be ideal is picking up, like I said, some slightly better weapons. Of course, I will demand the surrender of your goods. Hey, you're trying to run away. Hey, that's a burst laser 2 and a mini beam. That's it's a pretty potent weapon system. So the mini beam's going to hit a shield, not a problem. This thing is going to fire 3 shots. That's going to be a bit of an issue. Can go ahead and put you in there so I can do repairs instantly if that's the case. Thank you for the dodge. I do want to take their weapon system down first because it is a threat. And now we're going to focus on taking out their evasion. Again, we get to keep ignoring their shields because our weapons, well, they ignore shields. At least one shield. I don't like how they shifted power. That's not good. I think we still just do damage to their system here. Crystal weapons, they have a really nice sound. Ooh, that's a breach. Okay, good dodge, just need that single dodge. All right, 9 scrap, not an abundance of scrap, that's okay. Board station, look for survivors. Okay, so this says damaged and dilapidated. Even if we had a clone bay, this is not safe. The disease would carry over to the clone, so we would actually permanently lose a crew member regardless of our medical unit here. So we're just gonna scrap it for debris. 22 scrap. All right, we got 56 scrap. Jumping into the store. Our weapons really don't sell for much. Let's see. Halberd beam, heavy laser. Ooh. Okay. I think we buy the heavy laser here. Even though it technically... So if we get the heavy laser, it's actually not going to do anything for us. Because we're ignoring shields, and every ship already has single shields. So this is just going to hit the shield every single time. But later on, we can definitely use it to... we can just start maybe hitting them in shields and get additional damage through if we need to. It's just a really solid weapon to build into. So we get that and some fuel. Okay. 2, 3. Attack the automated ship, get to that storage. Wow, another burst laser too. Well, it knows what good weapons are. Okay, the hacked should not be relevant. And since the AI ship is not running away when we got here, it will not run away. That bomb hadn't fired yet, so that leads me to believe that that was an ion bomb. So if you actually put in the effort, you know what weapons enemy ships are even allowed to have. Ooh, okay, chain burst laser. Chain burst laser. It normally sells in shops for like 65 scrap, so it's worth about 32 scrap to us. Again, it's pretty slow, but it's a pretty nice weapon to build that we can either sell or just gives us more projectiles. Love a free weapon. Let's go ahead and heal up our human. Is that the right human? Yeah. Okay. So the fact we already have 4 weapons is nice. Plus, if we go against like drones, defensive drones, we can switch off from the crystals to these weapons for the exact same power. Slightly slower fire rate, doesn't ignore the shields, but then they won't get shut down by defense drones. We're almost like a transformer or something here. It would be neat if you could do like sort of specific loadouts in FTL. I mean, there's already a lot of stuff you can sort of, you know, manage as is. Doesn't need inherently more of that. I will hail you. Okay, you have a missile, and alright, so this is just an anti-combat drone, so this shoots down hacks and offensive drones. We have neither. Ooh, okay. With 2 shields, that shouldn't be a problem. Let's kick up our evasion, because again, this missile is a bit of an issue. What do I actually want to shoot them? So the fear is like this hits us in shields, and then like starts a fire. That's pretty much worst case scenario, and then we're subject to getting hit by this. Really? I was kidding. Oh, a breach. Okay, that's kind of bad too. Let's see if we can take down the missile. Okay, still want to try and take down that missile. Alright, we got him a breach back. I don't think I should move them over here to help. It's going to be a very slow repair, but I don't want to drop my evasion anymore. Alright, I don't have any oxygen on. Yeah, see, now it's able to actually do damage to us. Okay, they're offering me 6 fuel and 9 scrap and 2 drone parts. 6 fuel is actually a considerable amount of fuel. I feel that we're far enough ahead right now that I'll just take the 6 fuel. I normally like to have about 13 or 14 fuel. Of course, the interesting thing is this is a double reward, isn't it? No, let's not take the surrender offer. Let's be a touch greedy. Try to get a double reward here. Why don't you? I'll actually just heal up, because this should be over pretty shortly. Just need one of these shots to hit. Alright, let's see if I get punished. 12 scrap. Oh no, that wasn't double rewards. Okay, I totally should have taken it then. Like the 6 fuel, and we would have got more drone parts and a lot more fuel. I didn't save spot in the shields. Can I get that? That looks okay. So we can go 1, 2, then 3. Let's go ahead and get that point there, just because we can. Next thing, we'll buy power bar. Okay, it's unlikely we get hurt here. This is a bit of an issue. I didn't let the oxygen get full. So this room could potentially drain before my of O2. Alright. Alright, with the drone down, we should be able to just damage the pilot and drop his evasion, and then win this fight. Unfortunately, we really can't train here. It will actually be able to repair this at some point, and this doesn't unless we dodge it, we don't train off the ion. Like, if it hits our shield, we don't get any training for that. Alright, 16 scrap, 2 fuel. Fine. Ship, power bar. Oxygen's almost back up. Nice. This was a really good Sector 1, and this ship doesn't actually need, like, a really good Sector 1. Ooh. Slaver ship. No. Okay, they have a teleporter. We see they have a missile. Could be an Artemis, could be a Lado. Alright, Mantis boarding in. Mantis will help our pilot. That's going to lower our evasion a little bit here. So we want to hit them in the weapons, try and get this missile down. Good dodge. 2 damage, missile came down to stay up. So yeah, that was an Artemis, since an Artemis is a 2-powered weapon on enemy ships. Okay, just keep peppering those weapons. They're offering me a second Mantis. Normally I don't like taking too much free crew in the starting sector, and we already have a Mantis, so this doesn't give us blue options, but having dual Mantis for dealing with borders is really nice. So, yeah, it's okay. We'll just go ahead and put them in sensors. We'll wait for our crystal to heal. No disposable, something. No, we don't have a clone bay. We don't have a clone bay. Everybody gets to live, hopefully. I mean, like, permanently. Well, is it permanently live? At least for the duration of this run, I will not be allowing individuals to enjoy the breathtaking view of the outside world, or outside. It's really not even a world. Okay, continue. Refugee ship drifting through the system. We will hail them. As you hail it, the ship jumps into the system. It's only the refugee for sport, and now it's found you instead. Okay, well, this is known as the coffin ship. So they got a missile, they got an ion weapon, which is a terrible combination. It's known as the coffin ship because there is no way for them to get into the O2 room. So if you break their O2, that's it, they run out of air. While it would be nice to get a crew kill here, we would be subject to taking damage from that missile. So, yeah. And I don't want that. And it's an Artemis. Okay, so that's a breach. This is really unlikely. Also, they have slug repair gel, so that breach isn't going to last too long. Though, it does help drain the oxygen from that room, which might make repairs difficult. So ideally, once the oxygen leaves that room and the slug is unable to do repairs. All right, we'll see if it does enough fixing, and hopefully, like I said, that O2 drained enough from the room that continued repairs. There it is. So the O2 is gone. We'll go ahead and fire our 2 shots. Okay, the idea was that I was going to hurt them, and they weren't in piloting yet, so their dodge was going to be pretty terrible. So now we're just going to wait. You know, when I started getting back into FTL and watching a lot of other players, and I was really kind of struggling with sort of the concept of crew kills. Like, I could get the mechanics of it fine, but I was still having some issues. Hey, Zeke! And Scott was like, well, you know, I just needed to be more patient. Like, you know, wait for my hacking to come back online, or my mind control to come back online, and not just rush down ships as much. So patience is actually a skill even in FTL, where, I mean, we're now going to get a crew kill, and hopefully get some extra rewards for it. 22 scrap. Contact that refugee ship. Another 9. Okay. So this sector, we bought our shields. That's 50 scrap. That's another 50 scrap there. So that's 100, 115. The chain laser is another, essentially 32 scrap. So that puts us at about 140. 145 scrap for the sector, not counting what we sold the Crystal Vengeance. So that's a really strong Sector 1, plus 2 Mantis crew member pickup. I mean, that's as good as a Sector 1 as you can get. Zoltan or Rebel controlled? I still really don't want to deal with Zoltan shields. So let's go ahead and... Ooh, Rebel controlled is also tricky because they'll have defense drones. That's okay, we'll go Rebel controlled anyways. Again, we're not really like desperate for stores. We actually have considerable weapons. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bounce around. Rebel controlled are some of the highest scrap gaining sectors in the game. You have tons of fights. No. Hopefully we get tons of fights. Attack the automated to get to the station. Hopefully free stuff. Alright, so this is a ship that cannot hurt us. This is a situation where it would be ideal that we actually sit and we train up our pilot, as well as our engine crew member, and we could get bonus evasion. It's not ideal because this only counts if we miss it, doesn't train our shields at all. But doing so would drastically increase our evasion by, let's see, that's 5, so it's essentially like 10%. Which doesn't seem like much, but if you mix a couple extra missiles, it can make all the difference in the world. There's less hull that you have to repair. It's just, as a caster, I think that's a little bit tough to sit around and wait, 5, 10 minutes. Probably not 10 minutes. To get that training. Okay, 18 scrap. 7 scrap and heavy ion. Okay, so that's like a 22 scrap heavy ion. Pretty terrible weapon. Do I want to put it on? There's an event where we get some blue options with the ion weapon. So maybe I'll have this really slick play where I get rewarded for that. Let's also go ahead and buy upgraded piloting. There's a chance that this is an event where level 2 piloting, I don't know because I don't have long scans to tell me if it's an ion storm or not. Intruders on board. Okay. I have a feeling they're gonna have a very bad time. We could vent and whatnot, but I don't know, might as well get some fight skill. It doesn't hurt. Well, I mean, it technically hurts. We're getting punched in the face, but we just get a little bit of additional ability to deal with borders. Okay. Do-do-do. Sure. just one or two. We're gonna heal up. It's gonna be fine. Just it's a little playhouse, little rough house. Well, the Mantis are our new friends, right? I mean, the people who boarded our ship and directly started trying to punch us, they're clearly not our friends. But we have these two Mantis, they're new friends. Every single crew member we pick up that wasn't with us at the start is a friend. Hi, Pulsar. Okay, missiles and offensive drones. Ooh. Yeah, it's okay. This is not actually okay. How do we want to do this? Because this pulsar is going to take down our shield, so we're going to be vulnerable to the missile and the drone. So actually, the drone is a little bit more scary, because that's going to do consistent damage to us once our shield goes down. So actually, I'm going to prioritize taking it down. Oh, that's super going to be a problem. Okay, do not miss. Now we'll try to take that down. Nice. Okay. Alright, let's take down their evasion. Let's not take down their evasion. So they lost their drones and their shields. We just lost shields and medbay. I don't want that drone to come back online. I also don't want your missile to come back online. It wasn't like a one way or the other. Solar, how are you doing? We're in a pulsar. Oh, please no misses. No miss. Don't. Oh, don't run away. So I recall correctly, you're Coltrane though, correct? Okay. So many aliases. Ah, that's good. Glad you're all right. Hopefully we're doing pretty well. Nice. Okay. Took a couple hits, but survived. Any pulsar you can walk away from is typically a good pulsar. Typically. So when we eventually get to a store, it's not going to be a high store sector. I know they have one. I can't remember if it's always one or if you can possibly get two in a rebel sector. All right, my shields are going to be online. Let's go ahead and jump. Okay. Basic laser. All right, so again, another ship that can't actually hurt us. Nice. What I'm going to kind of be looking for is a system. Hacking or mind control would be sort of preferred. We actually have man sensors. Things that will reduce enemy evasion. Though again, we're going to have this sort of a weird transition on like how when swapping out our weapons. Because again, I do eventually want to get off this burst 1. just because the slow fire rate and the fact that it's vulnerable to defense drones. So we'll keep the heavy. So I don't know, like, so if we find, mind control, hacking, or something with a lot of projectiles, like burst laser 1, 2, flak 1, those would all be fine. Other than that, yeah, we're not really needing to spend scrap right now. I'll also probably pick up some fuel. Intruders on board. Okay. So you got a bomb, heavy laser. I'd almost assume that's a small bomb. Well, I wouldn't. I am going to assume that's a small bomb. Hi, you. Can you go ahead and send 2 mantis to say hello to you? Hi, how are you? It's unlikely we take damage from this fight, but it's possible this keeps pelting us in the shields. Like that. Oh, you're not dead yet. Thank you. Also, I have to be careful, like that the small bomb doesn't hit my 2 now kind of weak mantises. We're actually going to heal them up instead of doing repairs over here since our weapon system is down. Nope, that's not a good enough offer. Alright, you can help out a little bit. They're gonna try. They're mantis. They can only do so much. Getting there. 13 scrap. Yeah, we haven't actually trained anybody yet. Do I want to go... that's a store. I won't even know it. I guess let's push to see if the store's up ahead. Factorio. I've heard of Factorio. That's the, like, kind of like production line game. I've seen a little bit of it. Let's go ahead and investigate. Doesn't hurt to investigate. 7 scrap and a quest marker. Oh, there's a store. We have 94 scrap. Cloaking, clone teleporter, none of those systems are things we're interested in. Or again, we wanted like hacking or mind control. Cloaking is something we're interested in. It's just, I don't know. I don't think we can. Long-range scanners and a weapon pre-igniter. All right, we're gonna take the long-range scanners. That's just good value. What else do I want to do? Alright, we're gonna sell that. Blue options is not nearly as important as getting these weapons like this. I'm sure you can figure it. It's a game where you build a factory. Okay, right. There's no way I can sell enough stuff. No, that's fine. What should I do? Again, still getting the heavy laser online doesn't do like a lot. Technically, the charge laser would be better to get online than the heavy laser. Okay, so all right, let's just so I'm kind of playing whether I want to get a buffer point in here or not, or just hold on to my scrap. Nah, let's just hold on. If I could get it online, but I'm still be short 2 power. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you're not a nebula. Ooh, I would have thought that was a nebula. That's not. 1, 2. So we get like 3 jumps before the exit. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. No. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I guess that'll have to do. I didn't buy fuel. I should have bought fuel. All right. Speaking of ships that we could train on, this would be like perfect. Well, So they got their 2 shots, they can't hurt us, they're pretty fast firing. The cloaking's going to slow them down a little bit. No, misclick, rats. Where is my dodge? Okay, you are not fully trained at pilot and you don't take as much training. Could you just get in like 1 dodge one time? I'd appreciate that. Okay, we're trained in weapons. It's 2.5% evasion. Nine scrap. An FTL jammer and 15 scrap. Okay, so that's actually is a little bit nice. It's not something I'd ever buy, but ships that run away are gonna run away much slower. 2. All right, quest and then exit. It is possible for us to get hurt here. Frightful, but ended with... Wait, do you remember the song from Twitter that started out with "The weather outside is frightful, but ended with full of crows"? Oh, yeah, no, I think I know what you're talking about. Hey, well, thanks for stopping by, Coltrane. Always a pleasure. And, yeah, get some sleep. Take care. Don't miss. You don't have to miss. Oh, they did. Wait, so it's like an actual song? I thought someone had just made it up on the spot. If that is your real name. Nobody uses their real name on the internet. No one. Scrap to wreckage. 8 scrap, really? Whoa, whoa, I said really, and then I retract my statement of really and say, really? This base is no longer safe. Let me join your crew. I'll have the station's drone patch up your ship. So we got 7 hull repair. That's like about 14 scrap, plus 21 scrap, plus an NG, which is 50 scrap. And shock full of blue options. NG, 2 shields. Other Mantis, 2 sensors. If I was doing no pause, this is the kind of thing you'd want to do. So you have your anti-boarders in one group and move them about the ship. But we're pausing, so we're going to move the Mantis over on this side of the ship. We kind of have this void here. Are you saying right? Flop is not my real name. If it's real. Oh, I'll judge it. Just you wait. Okay. Alright, might as well look at the rebel ship. There's a chance that the fleet pursuit doubles, but we're already at the exit beacon, so that doesn't matter. Even if it, like, consumes the beacon, it's not like it doesn't count as a dive. Okay. So another fight, we can't get hurt, I like it. Yeah. Maybe I should be taking the opportunity to possibly try and start like a breach in the O2. But it seems really unlikely that it's going to result in like a crew kill. Though we got no oxygen in that room. No, that's not a very good offer. See, if I had mind control or hacking, we could get crew kills. Okay, I have 150 scrap. Yeah, we're not going to do something like dive here. 2, 3. It's too early. There's no real reason for it. Next sector. Rebel controlled or pirate controlled? Let's go rebel controlled. Yet again. All right, now we're going to start running into 2 shielded ships. So see, this is where we have that talk about like swapping out weapons. So we have to be careful. So if we switch to these weapons, it's like, well, it actually isn't better. So this chain laser knocks down 1 shield, then this shot knocks down a shield, and then the heavy laser deals damage for us, and that's 2 damage to a system. For this one, the crystal knocks down 1 shield, and then the other 2 projectiles ignore it. So we're still doing 3 damage through 2 shields with this weapon setup. The problem is enemy ships are going to start having higher levels of evasion. Looks like we have a couple fights beforehand, so I'm going to go ahead and get the chain laser online, just to give us a few more projectiles. And this is that event where it's possible that we get stuff, or we have a blue option because of our level 2 piloting. How do I want to go about this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Yep, 2 shielded ships. Whoa, that's a combat drone too. That's fast. Burst laser 1, and yeah, okay. You're a serious ship. I respect that. Geez, what is actually more terrifying here? The drones or the weapons? I think, gotta wait. Some good dodges. Go ahead, start doing some repairs. Had to wait for our weapons to fully charge. No, I actually had to put them in the right order. Wow, that actually had a buffer point? Because we hit that and it didn't go down. That's a little bit gross, not gonna lie. Okay, now I want to hit them in the weapons. Wow, it was a really good call there, not to like pump my own tires here, but that we got that second weapon online. The chain laser definitely made our volley way more potent. Alright, 22 scrap. How much is 30 scrap? 30, so 55 scrap gets us level 4 engines. Okay. Do you want to get to the station? Does that imply you're having someone else pump your tires? Is that a less egotistical option? That's interesting. If I had, like, I guess if I was paying somebody as a part of a service versus I have a specific individual whose sole purpose is to pump the tires of my vehicle, that might be seen as egotistical, I suppose. I will have to have deep contemplations about this. Okay. Oh, I really want hacking. Can I get hacking? Hacking is 80 scrap. 20 scrap. Ion blast. Ion blast. Okay, so that's like 15 scrap. And we're not going to get the heavy laser, so yeah, we're going to do the same thing. The ion for that that sweet blue option. Except that same option, we already have the NG, so it doesn't actually matter. That's okay. Ooh, 2 chances. So we're going to save up 80 scrap so we can get hacking or mind control. And then we can spend scrap on improving our engines. We're going to fight. Crystal weapons, probably the best bet. Let's see what it gets online. Oh, okay, those are terrifying weapons. So that's a burst 3 and a heavy 1. So we with a shield for that, and then we have to hope we take down their weapon system. So we have to do 2 damage to their weapon system to force that weapon to come offline. Can I get there in time? Nice. Okay, that's a good start. Shield hack. Kinda gross. Let's see if we can take that offline. Alright, so now we're safe. Always asking, well, that's true. That's what, try to see all the angles. Okay, I'm totally okay with these dodges. You know, that's going to roll in our favor later on, because we don't need these to hit. And then RNG will come back around later, and it's all good. 19 scrap. Alright, that's 89. 9 scrap doesn't do much. Okay, depower weapons, power shields, power our engines, and let's go to this jump. Alright, you jump into the middle of a plasma storm. Multiple recently incapacitated ships loom in the shadows, briefly illuminated by the lightning. So this gives us a safe option to explore. It doesn't guarantee we'll get items. Actually, I think this has a higher chance, but we could possibly lose crew or take damage. But if you have a clone bay, then it is safe. We do not, so we'll go for here. And we get nothing. Dang it. Wow, those aren't fights? Okay. Aid the Federation ship. Okay, 2 shields. That's the weapon setup we have going. Geez, missile. Oh, beam 2, hacking, repair bot. Okay. Alright, well, it's a medbay hack, so we at least have that going for us. These are always tough fights when you have 2 damaging systems, right? Because we have the missiles and we have this. We're just going to pour everything into their weapon system, though, because this beam can't do anything if we have a single shield online. Oh, no, it's coming this way? No. Okay, that's a bit unfortunate. Okay, so we took the missile offline, and then they brought it right back. I guess the cloak was just, the hack was just there. I'm not really worried about repairing sensors at this time. Do want my shields back online. Chain laser is actually charging way faster now. Alright, you can go ahead and go back and repair those sensors. Eventually, I'll send the NG to help out. No, we killed a crew, and it sounded like they actually had to redeploy their repair bots. Oh, waiting on this weapon takes forever. Alright, that was a good dodge. 21 scrap. Contact that Federation ship. The ship looks on the verge of destruction and life signs are fading quickly. Try to rescue the crew. Oh, we got another NG that's actually already partially trained in shields. Okay, well they're gonna take over. Oh, I didn't actually want to save those positions. Dang nabbit. Alright. Right, needs healed. Elizabeth. Lou. Someone didn't listen. Okay, no, everyone's there. Alright. So 122 scrap. I have tons of things I can sell. No store yet, so let's go ahead and get that engine upgrade. A little more dodge. And now I have to like reconfigure my positions because I kind of botched it. Human there, Mantis goes here. Alright, actually let's do human. Let's put the NG over here so I split my NGs up. I think I'm okay with that. So, better response teams. It's one of these little things, probably most of the time won't make a big difference in a run. I don't have an NG here versus the human or whatnot. But there are times it might. Like in that last fight where, you know, they had hacked our medbay. Like, we didn't want to run our crew through the medbay because it could hack and potentially kill them. At level 1, unlikely, but in future engagements. So the fact that we have our crew divided up means that if we have that problem in the future, we have a bit of a workaround. I think we're full crew, though. 3, 4. Yeah. Okay, you have no shields. You do have cloaking, you have burst 2 and a heavy, and you're trying to run away. It's going to be tough for them to run away. The FTL charger is going to slow that down. Sure. Okay, let's take their weapon system down again. We're going to kind of bank on the FTL charger, slowing them down enough. Ion bomb is where? Oh, we took down the ion bomb at the nick of time. Okay, that's good. Alright, so it's going to cloak. So if I did not have the FTL charger, I would have shot that in its piloting to stop it from getting away. Charger gives us that option that it's going to take way too long for them to run, so we might have saved ourselves a little bit of hull damage there. As much as that is a... do I go fight then up, or do I go here and see if that's our store? No, I've already seen that jump. That's not our store, so we'll go ahead and take this one down here then. Attack the ship! All the missiles, all the combat drone 2s. Review our projectiles, it's just they're a little slow. Okay, so again, one to try and take down their weapons here. Took down their weapons there. These always seem way more terrifying when the enemy uses them than when they're on our ship. Like, the combat drone 2 does not seem to be like 2 1s combined. Combat drones in general for the players are pretty uninspiring. $10 scrap and a map. There's no way I'm getting to that store. I mean, that's just not happening. Okay. Hey, the civilian ship. Cloaking. Oh, but only a single shield. 3 projectiles. Fortunately, the cloaking is going to help them time perhaps a little bit better. I think, well, this is actually 1 second difference. Alright, we got the dodge in that we needed. We can just focus on taking down their weapons. Since it only had one shield, we didn't have to fire in a volley. Probably should have hit shields there. I'm going to assume they have a buffer point in shields. It doesn't really matter. It's just don't want to get too cocky. That is... There's so many ways that you lose an FTL run. Thinking that you're invincible is one of them. Burst Laser Mark 1. That's a really good pickup. Another 5 hull repair. Also nice. Okay, so let's look at our weapon situation here. Okay. Don't want to get... Yeah, not too cocky. You want to have confidence, but not be too cocky. Alright, so that's just a flat upgrade. Name for cockatoos? I did not know that. No. Alright, I had to... Okay, let's think here for a second on how much our projectiles are doing. We're in Sector 3. Sector 4 can have 3 shielded ships. Like, is that a better loadout? Yes, you can do. Not exactly what I was going for, but sure. Okay, I have 5 powers. That's 4, 5, maybe 6, and that would deal through 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. 3 damage through 3 shields with this setup. So that's 3 damage through 3 shields with that setup. And 1, 2, 3, 3 damage as well. Possibly 4. I guess we'll just stick with that. Trying to think if the crystal burst is better than the ion. Wait a minute. Okay, so if I switch this for the ion, that gives me another power bar. And then I just run these projectiles. So I still have the same number of projectiles. I just shaved my firing time by 5 seconds. No, because that's 13 seconds. So that shaves it by some amount of time. So I gain 3 seconds on this, and I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 projectiles versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 projectiles. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, like I said, sometimes the weapon swaps with this ship are a little bit weird. Intruders on board. You don't say. Your weapons are not that amazing. Okay, let's pull you, and then assume the Mantis will get there in time. Oh, boarding drone. Okay, that also needs to be dealt with. Let's open up the doors. Oh, they're gonna no. Shoot. Forgot about that. Absolutely, totally forgot about that. Okay, hold on a second. So, more friends. They want to join the drone, so everything moved, and then opening up the doors allowed them to move 2 free rooms, and now they're right at the hallway there. Okay, we'll open up these doors. It's a slight help to deal with the oxygen loss, while those 2 Mantis are going to soften them up for us, hopefully. I also should have already fired the ion. I mean, we can potentially take damage here if these 2 shots hit, so I do want to hit them in the weapons, and then I think we'll hit them in the drones to deal with that a little bit. I do have 4 crew in there. Okay, so the drone's offline. That's actually good. So we're going to have our NG punch the drone, because the NG is the weakest of the fighters. Okay, looks like we win those fights. Nope, not gonna take that offer. Okay, 4 crew doing the repairs. Fix the breach. Okay, we don't have the lines anymore, so I don't have to worry about O2 loss anymore. Currently, as long as my O2 stays online, which it should. Okay. So forgetting about the that interaction with the boarding drone caused a little bit of trouble. Go ahead, heal up. Do I do any other ship improvements? Again, we're not getting to the store in this sector, I don't think. I have a slightly better idea right now, if it's even remotely possible. 1, 2, 3, tons of diving. No. Okay. Do I go Shields 3? Shields 3 is 100 scrap, plus I have another 20 scrap for it, for power. I like the idea of being safer. We have plenty of jumps before we get to a store to get back our, 80 scrap. Investigate. You find a secret Federation outpost. It appears the rebels found it before you. The place is empty. Faint blood stains can be seen on the living quarters. You find encrypted signals emitter and shut it off before leaving, so we didn't get anything for that. But I need 80 scrap, game. I just said how I wanted 80 scrap. Okay. All right. All right, start a fire. That's fine. I didn't want to deal with that bomb. I actually do have to kind of knocking down shield system. It does have certain benefits for us. Oh, how did it miss? They don't even have anyone on piloting or engines. I call shenanigans. So they're offering me 25 scrap. This is a repair drone, sells for another 15 scrap. So that's a 40 scrap reward. And 3 fuel. Yeah. I was kind of hedging whether killing the ship is going to be better rewards or not. But it's not like I'm going to get a crew kill here. System repair drone and 3 fuel gets us back up to 10. Offer accepted. Turn back on the oxygen. All right. This run is pretty insane, honestly. This is a Sector 3 ship. This looks more like a Sector 5 ship. Okay, let's go to the exit. Can you be me? Oh, just another chain burst laser. Sure. Okay. Am I full? NG Homeworlds or Zoltan Homeworlds. Oh, what a choice. There's all the stores, or I can get Zoltan Shields. I think I'm actually going to go NG Homeworlds shoots down projectiles. Rawr, 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 rawr. What a choice. Zoltan Shields. I'll probably still find a store there, right? Like, if I want to be really greedy, I could take these 2 jumps and get enough scrap that I could dive. That seems risky. That seems unnecessarily risky. Let's just go to the Zoltan homeworlds. Hope we get the Zoltan shields. So what we're looking for in this world is actually a beacon that's not in a nebula and doesn't show us that there's a ship present. Okay, basic exclusive missiles and some boarding. Okay, like boarding. Actually, I think the human gets there a little bit faster for us. I need 2 shields for these. We'll put the pump the rest in engines. Try to dodge that missile. Let's go ahead and help do with repairs. All right, you go back for a second. Oh, I didn't take the missile down? Really? I disagree with that. I'm sure it's actually fine. It makes sense that it didn't happen. How is my Mantis losing to this human here? How is that even like a thing? I really want to know. All right. So they cannot do repairs. Their weapon system's down. All these other things are down. I only have 1 hole to play with. There's not a crew kill here. Not gonna take that surrender either. 2 missiles. Alright, you got hit by the shenanigans. Let's see where our training is. Engines is trained, weapons trained, piloting trained. I assume shields are not. We're getting there. It did start off trained, which is beneficial. Okay, so store and Zoltan shields. That's all they want. Hi, store. We're just gonna go right to that. Go right to that store. No systems. I wanted systems. I really wanted systems, game. Okay, drone crusher and respirator. That's terrible. Those weapons are not particularly exciting. All right, so let's figure out what we want to do with our weapons. System repair drone. No, thank you. How much is it for 75 scrap to get another power in weapons? Hey, Cass. How are you? How's it going? We're in Sector 4. Okay, yeah, this is totally hard mode. Yeah, this run's been actually pretty crazy. I mean, we already have 3 shields. It's normally something I don't bother with until Sector 5. Salgust, thank you for the follow. Alright, so let's... Okay, first, let's see if there's another store. Okay, there is not another store. I still want scrap to buy either mind control or hacking. So right now we're just kind of figuring out what we want to do with our weapon loadout. Hey, Cyberbilly. Such a weird loadout. Which is common for, Hi, Herpaderp. Thanks for the good luck. We should be fine. I think we'll be fine. If we can find stores that actually sell systems, I think we'll be okay. Mega Man 2, totally blind, destroyed in 3.5 hours. Nice. Okay, I have full crew, I have 3 shields, I have level 4 engines, I just don't have anything tested with missiles. I kind of just want more projectiles. Okay, sell the ion. Sell this. Maybe hold on to this. I'm not 100% sure. If I need more shots to crack shields, it's gonna be nice to just like have it there. We'll see if I need 15 scrap right now. Ship. Get that. Store. Buy some fuel. Yeah, I want the 15 scrap for fuel. Necrodancer Amplified after that. It kicked my butt, mostly due to not knowing the new stuff in Amplified. Yes. But it's like the thing after you got out of early access, that rubber band effect of like, oh, I can beat the first 3 zones, that's no problem. And then zone 4 just completely stomps you. You're like, but why did that happen? And then Amplified comes out and you get that same sensation. It's particularly bad with Nocturna when she gets to those the bosses, and they just wreck you. That's what they do. I want fuel. I want all the fuel. All right, you know what? That's fine. That's okay. Buy my power and yeah. So yeah, we're in Sector 4. We have 3 shields. We've got tons of free stuff. We just haven't picked up a system. Good amount of weapons and crew. You're gonna mind control somebody. And you're gonna pick on the NG. No, what are you doing? Why would you do that? Poor little NG. Okay, it's a pretty good chance we don't take any damage here. Probably should just be kiting you in and out of the room. Alright, let's heal up. Let's send you over there, and then let's actually, you know, like, shoot them in their weapons. Nice. Nope, I've just bought fuel. No fighting in the med bay? Why would you fight in the med bay? Okay, 21 scrap, ship, crew. Nobody wants to be humans. Billy, Caspian, NG. I think that's everyone. All right. Dope. Saw that. Welcome aboard. Herp-a-derp. So what's special about the crystal ship? Well, unfortunately, well, it starts with 2 humans and 2 crystals, so starting with 4 crew is as strong as it gets, though they don't have particularly a lot of blue options. It starts with crystal weapons as well, so it starts with this, the heavy laser, this is a heavy laser variation. They also have a burst 1 variation. They take longer to fire, but they have shield piercing 1. So you essentially, for the first 2 sectors, deal 4 damage to every single ship you come across, because you're just ignoring the shields. So it's pretty bonkers. He also has Crystal Vengeance, which just sells for 40 scrap. Yeah, So you sell the Crystal Vengeance, you buy shields 2, your weapons carry you through 2 sectors, and then you kind of have to shift through your weapons, which is what I've been spending a lot of time is trying to count like projectiles and what shields I'm going to go up against to see what is going to be like the most efficient weapons. That's really the choice, is the shifting from the crystal weapons to, you know, quote unquote normal ones. Because anything with piercing, oh yeah, Crystal Vengeance. So anything with like shield piercing, you know, like that final shot doesn't hit. So like I bought a heavy laser, but there was no point in getting it online because it actually wouldn't do any damage. Crystal Vengeance is a 40. It sells for 40 scrap augment, and it has a 10% chance that when you take hull damage, it fires off a projectile at the enemy ship, which is subject to normal evasion. And it deals like 1 damage. Shoot you in the weapons. Nice. 4, 5, yeah, it pretty much it just sells for 40 scrap. Like that's all you do with it. It's silly that it sells for that amount of money because both of the crystal ships are kind of insane. Heavily shot didn't get through. Sound randomly cuts off for a split second. Oh, that might be the audio settings. Sorry about that. I know, I still haven't, I've been fidgeting with them for quite a bit. Oh, hi there. Hi, Zoltan Border Police. I was told that our papers were all in order. Okay, let's see how many Zoltans are boarding us. Trip Zoltans. Fair. Going into my shields. Gross. Alright, so we'll just have to keep an eye on what's going on in there. We should be able to deal with the borders just fine. Getting it too, though it was... I thought it was my bad internet. Yeah, okay. Duly note. I think for some reason it's actually like sound gating from like the desktop. So I have to like change the audio feed so it just pulls directly from the desktop because I've noted it, and actually raising the volume from the game itself rectified it partially. So, okay. Always thank you for the feedback. Oh, we should be fine. We don't actually take damage, so we deal with the borders. Okay, I should pay attention that they have hacking. Question is when they explode, how much damage they deal. Okay, let's take out 65 health. Alright, I'm gonna heal up my crew. Just so my health is not a problem. And then we'll hit them in the weapons, and we should be safe. Alright. And now we can go back. Has everyone had enough health to survive? Nice. Damage sound is cutting off too. Okay. I also have a clone bay. We'll heal up crew, heal up crew. I'm not really bothering with any, like, crew kill shenanigans because I don't have mind control or hacking. I could do just continuous damage to O2 systems, but it's pretty difficult. And honestly, we're really far ahead, so it's not, like, a major concern. Alright. Heal everyone up. back to their starting positions. So, yeah, again, we finally have our 80 scrap, so I can buy a system. When I tried to continuous O2 damage, I end up blowing up the ship first. It is... I mean, it's tricky. Why are you such a forward exit? Jeez. So if I want to dive... So there's talk about, yeah, like the fleet pursuit indicator and whether it's advantageous or not beyond, like, information you can normally have. So this is a situation where, like, if I had indicator, I could easily have calculated out, like, these jumps to get essentially probably 2 or 3 more before the exit. Self-confidence classes. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, that's not gonna happen. 1, 2. That's like maybe 3. 3, 1, 2, 3. Bounce around here, and then we just take the exit, I guess. Okay, you have defense drones, double ions, bomb, burst 1. Okay, so they're going to be... Is this a 1 or a 2? So they're going to shoot down my crystal heavy shot. And it has 3 shields. I do want to soften up their weapons. These ions can stack, and that could get really nasty. Pretty fast-firing weapons in general. Nope, didn't get through. This is actually a really nasty fight. 3 shields is a lot of shields to crack, plus this shooting down a projectile. Oh, my projectile hit their bot. Do I want to run from this? This isn't a bad fight. Now it's a bad... Alright, I got like 1 more volley chance to land. And actually take some of their weapons offline. Because they have 3 ion weapons is actually what they're firing. Okay. So that whole fight just changed. Because we took down their ion stacking, and now we're fine. Yeah, well, my FTL actually wasn't even charged at that point. Oh, 28 scrap in long-range scanners, which I already have, so I get 25 scrap for it, which is nice, actually. That's long-range scanners only sell for 15 scrap, so we got bonus money. Bonus money! Alright, heal crew. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure. I mean, no, that was definitely a kind of nasty fight in, what is this, Sector 4? Of course, taking these fights means I'm not going to be... We're not getting Zoltan shields. Like, that's just not going to happen. Hey, General Metrak. Thank you for the host. How you doing? Were you also playing some FTL? 2, 3. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Oh, Zoltan shields hiding double missiles. That's always fun. Oh no, you're just an energy bomber. Did you give me a sector layout? So that's my only chance at this being Zoltan shields. 1, 2. Yeah, let's find out. Top score of all time, 6,500. Nice. Participate in their study. Please be boarders in a fight. No, just 16 scrap. Okay, it's not an amazing reward. If it's a fight, you get a definite, I think, like a drone or augment. I think it's a drone schematic. Or a free item. Nice, GG's on the 6500. 1, 2, and then 3? That's... I'm not comfortable with that. Just not comfortable doing it. If I had cloaking or something, or actual systems that did stuff. Oh, well, I guess we can go to this beacon. Drone schematic. Yeah, so there's a chance that they're, like, they say, like, help or being held prisoner, and you get 2 borders, which has a sizable reward. Okay, so it's a drone schematic. Learning events. I just think of, like, the captain on the ship frivolous or frantically, like, typing into, you know, FTL wiki, like, dude, am I supposed to fight this ship? Intelligent life forms on a nearby planet. I mean, I guess we investigate. Bring some creatures on board to sell, communicate peacefully. So if I have a clone bay, like, there's a chance we get additional scrap for this, otherwise we just get a free NG. Okay, so that's 3 empty jumps to end the sector. That's a little bit disappointing. Rebel controlled for the 3rd time, resulting controlled. Yeah, cool, let's go rebel controlled for a 3rd time. I just want to store. And so I either have to go up top here or down through here. 2, 3, 4. All right. Oh no, you're running away. Wow, I sold the FTL charger. No. All right, we're gonna actually have to shoot them in the piloting to try to ensure that they actually don't get away from here. I think what I did was I did a huge dive, picked up a ton of extra money. Nice. Yeah, it's all about, like, it's all about them ship kills. Or you dodge. You just dodged all that. See, I dodged your shots. How does that make you feel? Okay, so we got the piloting down. Now we'll take down the weapons. Sector for the music. I'm not saying that's a bad reason to go into an abandoned sector, but it's probably a bad reason to go into an abandoned sector. It can't feel? Oh, but it can. Don't. That's like saying that the video game can't hear you. Like, it's just propaganda and lies. It knows. It's always listening. Okay, not a store. Just want to store. Alright, well, I don't want to go there, because that's just a boarding event where I never get any scrap. So we'll go play in an asteroid field. Okay, giant missile. I actually don't think the heavy is fast enough that I could, like, catch when a shield bubble goes down. So we'll wait. We'll just hope that our dodge hits. Or not. Or not. Just vent. Oh, that's cute. Okay. 34 scrap and an ion shooter. Should be opening doors to the outside in the middle of an asteroid field. Ventilated work environment. Yeah, you never want, you know, terrible oxygen, just flooding rooms. Like, you actually don't want to be in an 100% oxygen environment. That's actually not healthy. Very prone to start fires. Like, how else would you collect pet rocks? You know, you just open the doors, a couple slide in, and then we'll sell them as souvenirs when all's said and done. That's how you make the real scrap. Okay, borders, missiles, sure. 100% asteroid environment. Is that technically asteroids? If it's 100% asteroids, isn't that just like a planet? Not sure about the maths on it. Cracking 3 shields is tough. Really should have put my mantis over there already. Oh, your mantis checks out. Oh, okay. That is not good. Okay, these dodges are also not good. So that's gonna hit. That's gonna start a fire. So that missile caused... No, did it cause... No, it just hit here, breach, then fire. Fair. Could I just have, you know, enough of my shots hit that your missile goes offline? Please. That was my fault. That fired late. Okay, that actually missed. At least the chain laser's faster. I can't hit this ship. So this is why I've been looking for hacking forever, or mind control, so I could lower enemy ship evasion, so I avoided this situation. I don't know where the store is. So I'm inclined to run, because even if I take this ship down before the missile kills me, it's just that I'm going to be vulnerable to other ships. And I don't have a store on this next jump. Until they hit a random planet. I will take the fuel, sure. That sounds fine. We're going to wait for them to get into the oxygen. Oh no, you just playing the shields? You want to play in the shields? No. Double mantis, go. I mean, this is later fun. I would assume so. I mean, there's not friction in space. Well, there's a very, very finite amount of friction in space, so they would travel for a fairly long distance until they entered a planet's orbit. But I assume they would sort of just burn up in the atmosphere. So I did the thing I'm not supposed to do, which is... No, we went to a Zoltan sector last time. I was about to say, I went to a bunch of red sectors and we ate a bunch of cheap missiles, but we actually had a green sector in between. We've actually had quite a few free hull repairs. It's just, yeah, I can't stop them from dodging, and I haven't picked up a missile defense. Okay. I mean, it's only it's only 2 shields. And it is an Artemis, and that started a fire. Are you kidding me? You didn't take down the missiles, you took down the charge laser. also gonna hit. I can't take down the big missiles. It's just not, it's not possible. Like, it's... Of course. Okay, well, they switched back down to the Artemis. I guess I have that going for me. Store? No store? So this is a problem. We could run into an event where I just take 5 damage and I'm dead. Alright, thank you for the dodge. I mean, I guess I could do engine improvements. So the last one, an asteroid field. So I couldn't do improvements in the asteroid field, and the other one I ran away from. Alright, this is fine. So engines will give us, I guess, a little bit more evasion. It's the best I can really do right now. Let's go to the distress. Hope it's not a missile ship. Okay, well, it's not a missile ship. I just hopefully need to take this down, and this isn't like some ion to my shields. It's a Vulcan ship, so that's fun. Your definition of fun apparently differs slightly from mine. Okay, it's only a small bomb. It's only a small bomb. Okay, small bomb miss. As long as the Vulcan stays offline, we're okay. We have time. Okay. No, I've actually never watched SpongeBob. Nope. Not taking that. Just out of curiosity. Okay. Okay, there's a store. There's actually a store up ahead. I'll take it. Yay, we get to live. And it's actually gonna have systems. And we're gonna be just fine. Just fine. It doesn't actually have systems. Okay, I don't need the ion intruder. Technically that helps. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I think that's the plan. These are both in nebulas. So that's going to lower the fleet pursuit. And then if we need more repairs, we can just do it at the store again. It's burning a couple jumps. Technically, it helps. It does. I mean, my shots firing faster is hopefully beneficial. But as I said, like, what I need is the ability to remove enemy evasion, because it's becoming very difficult to crack 3 shielded ships through them. Alright, I'm sure you Mantis are trying your best to do those repairs. Oh, I have them in the wrong spot. I totally should have moved my crew back to have the right ones in the right positions. That's my fault. Okay. Didn't pay for it, but that was sloppy play. $16 scrap for Sector 5 ship. Sure, I guess. Okay, heal the Mantis. The crew are actually back in their positions. I mean, there was no reason not to have my crew back after visiting the store. Attack the ship. Okay, another 3 shields. Again, that's going to be fairly common. As long as we have 2 shields up for the halberd beam, should be okay. We actually have a kind of a free first volley. Because this was going to fire before this did, so our shields are going to be okay. What fuel do you have to be at before you buy more? I normally like sitting at about 12 to 14. I'll get a little bit more if I'm going into nebulas. In this case, I'm going to be diving or hitting a couple jumps a couple extra times. But yeah, like I said, I normally like sitting at about 13, 14. Oh, why are you running away? Why would you want to do that? Hang out for a little while. No. I shouldn't. I turned down 21 scrap the last time I got 19, but yeah, 42 scrap. That's better. Oh, you decided not to restock with the system while I was away? I mean, it doesn't do that. I'm just throwing that out there. You might want to change up the stock every once in a while. I'll do a couple extra repairs more. Just because I'm still very vulnerable to missiles. I'm going to trying to be a hero. Okay, so the missile is dangerous, but 3 shields deal with the lasers. Tuesdays, huh? Oh, why am I moving? No! Why? Human, not NG. Okay, that's a good dodge. Nice. Okay, we'll soften him up a little bit. Hopefully. Eight missiles. No, I don't need missiles. I reject your offer and continue my assault. $27 scrap. 6 hull repairs. Not like a store. Bird, that's okay. I mean, it's silly. This ship is really good for the sector that we're in. It's just that I just want a system. A good system. Let me preface that with it actually being a good system. Civilian sector or uncharted nebula. I mean, the green would be good uncharted nebula because I have long-range scanners and getting a lot of fuel. I want to go to the civilian sector though. I want stores. I need systems. I become very much dependent on RNG. Do this. Drone control, backup battery, or hacking. Hacking is legit system. I want to take the battery. Okay, yay, we have hacking. Do I want to upgrade hacking right now? Probably just going to be doing pilot hacks for the most part. Maybe weapons hacks. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and improve it. It gives level 2 hacking. It's stronger defense against hacking weapons if I choose to go that route, and if I have an opportunity for crew kills, a level 2 hack on oxygen ends the fight a lot faster. Okay, we're gonna fight in a sun. You have lots of pew-pews, and you're boarding with some sort of intruder. Okay. They don't have repairs. I just don't actually also want to sit in a fire. Fantastic. You go there, and then human can go there on sensors. Then we can open the doors to deal with the breach. Get the human to do repairs. It's always some Tuesday in the world. Wait. I guess it is a bit presumptuous to think that they function on the same calendar system. Maybe that was the cause of the fight. That's why there's the rebellion. It's because using different calendars. Okay. This one vents. Actually, let's just vent at both fires. Open up doors, increases the draw of the O2. You're a jerk. Punching holes in my ships. Don't want those. Nope. Alright, that's all fine. I mean, they're just dead now. Do I have time to really heal up crew? Let's get you on repairs, you on repairs. You on doors, and then we're probably just gonna jump. Not risk taking any more damage to my hull from fires. Okay, nothing there. 1, 2, and 3. Alright. Again, just healing up. We honestly don't actually have a lot of projectiles now. What's scary is phase 2 of the flagship fight, because it's going to be shooting down my crystal shot. And so, like, if I do... I would have to shield hack to get actual damage through, which is not ideal. But we still have plenty of time to pick up improvements. Send in crew to put out the fire, dock, and rescue survivors. I'd rather try putting out the fire, but I don't have a rock person that guarantees a blue option for an augment. I potentially risk crew here. I'll just go for 19 scrap and jettison the human. Bye! Just get some scrap before we go to the store. We will never surrender one of our crew to slavers. Never have, never will. I think I legit have never surrendered one of my crew to slavers. Alright, so what do I actually want to hack here? Yeah, let's just do evasion hack. We should be able to do plenty of damage to their systems. As, hopefully, depending on how much damage we take here. Okay, repair. Okay, so now they only have the heavy ion. It's not a problem. I really wish I had, like... So next is getting something like mind control or cloaking. That extra defense would be nice in that it would... Oh, you got the repairs already? Not really happy about that. I don't know, maybe cloaking is the best thing to soften them up so they don't cloak as fast. Maybe shield hack was better, because I'm losing 3 projectiles. I don't know, I'm still hitting them for 5 damage in a system. It's just the cloaking and the NG got that repaired really quickly. Oh, fire. Okay, so fire's good. No. The rock would be nice for blue option 4, and it's halfway through Sector 6. I mean, that's just not... I want scrap. 50 scrap. Heal crew, as always. Okay. Oh, so we can go here, store. Where's the jump? So we might be on the eye for... So again, weapon, mind control, cloaking. A little short on cloaking right now. Yeah, we'll try to be heroes. Okay, so this isn't too shabby a fight, I don't think. So we got the heavy 2 and the ion and a halberd through 3 shields. As long as we have 2 shields up for the halberd, we're fine. So we have level 2 oxygen. Hey Andy boy, how you doing? Alright, so now we're completely safe. We got the oxygen hack on. And oxygen, even though we broke the system, the hack continues as long as we started it beforehand. And that Mantis is going to be terrible at actually doing repairs. I'm alright. We were a little bit sketch trying to get some systems online, taking a little bit of hull damage. After a really strong start, kind of mellowed out a little bit here. Have 2 upcoming stores, so FTL-wise doing pretty good. IRL also doing well. Thank you for asking. 22% oxygen. Yeah, I really don't want to take damage here. Okay, fire's good. Fire without any oxygen on the ship. Oh, just... Alright, well, there's no O2 left in that room. No O2 left on the ship at all. That's fine. You gonna need to just... Okay, the mantises learned that they're in trouble now. Oh, that's not enough. Crystal, go. Nope. 35 scrap for a crew kill. Upon close inspection, realized the ship under attack was a rebel scout. It's too damaged to put much of a fight. Destroy it and salvage it. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I don't know. I can't remember that I've very often tried to get extra jumps. They almost never seem worthwhile. Unless you have like a complete sector layout and you know you're going to get some, you know, like fights out of it. And really there wasn't much diving opportunity here. Okay, store, what do you have? Well, there's my cloaking. No weapon improvements, but that's okay. We have cloaking now. Do I want to power bar that yet? Let me see where the other store is. I mean, I just go right to it, which 49 scrap. Unlikely I get anything there. I mean, unless I had a flak. Okay, so let's buy just a fuel. We'll buy the power bar I need to run everything. And then we'll just move on. Turn and fight. Asteroid field, okay. I don't want to do this fight, so we're about to get boarded. They have the burst 2, asteroid field. Let's buy time with a weapon hack here. Weapon hack and the cloaking level 2 hacking, we should be fairly safe. Alright, so we got our mantises there. Alright, took the missile down. Why do my mantises keep losing to filthy humans? I don't quite understand. Oh no, I assume that what happens is they path through the room, so 2v1s for a very brief period of time. Did you go back? I don't want you to go back. I want you to go away. And then get beat up by an NG. You back onto shields, everything's fine. Everything's fine. I really doubt that I'll be able to take down the oxygen long enough that any of the crew die with it because they have 2 NGs there. But, well, getting crew kills is nice, not taking damage from fights, because we hold their weapons off is more important. I feel. To the exit. I might be able to actually get those 2 nebula jumps and then just come back here. Of course, we're going to aid the civilian ship. Okay, giant missile, clone bay, mantis predominantly for repairing. Sure. Okay, so we're just cloak the missile. I do have 45% evasion. If you want to kick on any point in time, I'd appreciate it. Alright. Of course, also, it's doing the strategy, so the AI is supposed to prioritize depowering weapons that have a low charge on them. So ideally, you're able to take out the oxygen, cloak the missile, and then that becomes the lowest charged weapon. So when you deal damage to the weapon systems, that's the first thing they take offline. I would have to say, though, it isn't consistent. Alright, now we're gonna see... Okay, they gave up building the oxygen, so they can't do repairs in the weapons, so we're good. Just have to keep an eye on this mantis doing repairs on the clone bay. The hacked room actually does slow repair speed by half. 4 shots? Nice, that should be it. Thank you. 52 scrap, contact the civilians, fast retreat. I saved your lives, you jerks. 1, 2, then dive. I mean, diving, we can just hack weapons and cloak the ASB. Jerk intruders on board. Oh no, my sensors. And you boarded in the med bay. That shouldn't be a problem. Let's see. So I would like, I don't know, I guess I want another projectile or mind control. So we can just do, you know, like shield hack, mind control pilot, and then we're relatively okay damage-wise. Didn't you save the lives out of the good... Oh, you're new to this channel. No, I did not. We don't do those things here. Yeah? Look, I can't hug the rebellion away. That's just... It's fortunately not going to be how we solve this problem. Mantis, human, O2 hack, because I can't really see what's going on in there. Who are you again? Right. I'm Crow. Oh, those are irksome dodges. Irksome, I say. Is that double stun bomb? The madmen. Alright, I'm gonna wait for my hack to come back online. I actually don't have a medical unit, so... Just because... Feather rebellion into defeat, you're not even trying. Look. You know, I didn't want to mention it, but have you ever seen a mantis try to hug anything? I mean, they just have little, their arms are pure murder. is what they are. So I'm afraid it just really isn't a viable solution at this time. Just, yeah, let's not actually take any damage from weapons, possibly. By some random double stun bomb into... Are you trying to get out? Do you want the Mantis to repair the oxygen? Okay, I guess you do. 21 health. 2 shots kills the Mantis. Oh, and a fire in the O2 room. Well, that's excellent. It just, like, sucked all the oxygen out. 6 scrap and... Oh, not 6 scrap, 6 fuel and 55 scrap. There we go. It's not even a dive? Oh. Oh. That's amazing. NG controlled. NG control is actually a little bit sketch. So the defense drones keep shooting down my heavy crystal. Alright, have 158 scrap. Store potential weapon changes. Maybe. 4 fuel for 3 drone parts. No. No, I don't think we're gonna do that. We'll have to go consort with humans now. How unfortunate for you. Enjoy your consorting with them. Please take care of a spacefaring version of me. I will do my best. I really don't like losing crew. I mean, I think the whole cloning thing is different, but I try to be really good about, particularly those who actually, I mean, the people who are these no-names. No, that's, I mean, different for the most part. All right, you're running away and you have some really nice weapons. Can we talk about how nice your weapons are? Because they are pretty nice. All right, actually, let's do a shield hack. You're gonna board there. Say hello to my boarding party. Anti-boarding party. Alright, that was good fighting. Great fighting. That's a fire. Oh, you got sniped! Oh, how terrible for you. Okay, so they have a little hole. You're trying to get in to repair shield systems. Would be ideal if I could start a fire in there. Oh, or start a fire in the O2 system. Okay, that'll do. I think they're screwed. That is my professional medical opinion. Or Maxim. Nope. This is fine. Yeah. No. I mean, technically, we're helping to put out the fires by removing the oxygen from the ship. $37 scrap. Okay. 1, 2, then 3. Let's do 1, 2, and 3. Free 59 scrap floating in space. Hey, you're a store, so we're gonna take a fight. No, let's just double up on stores. I mean, just getting items that help me kill is more important than scrap. Or not more important than scrap, then that's not what I want, that's not what I want, that's also not what I want. Weapon pre-igniter. Boy, I think I could really justify a weapon pre-igniter here. I mean, that first volley, it speeds this up, the chain laser, considerably. And we have the automated reloader. Zemo, what have I done? Yeah, let's go ahead. And you still have scrap for mind control if we come across that at this store. Stealth weapons, another. Oh no, the other reloader. No, mind control though. Small bomb. Do I take small bomb over the crystal heavy? I mean, I have 38 missiles, it still does 2 damage, and it avoids dealing with defense drones, plus it really enables crew kills. That... Take mind control, though. I think we'll be fine. That's probably a little too... That's not necessary. You still have the heavy crystal? I mean, with a 4-weapon loadout, it's fine. I mean, 2 damage for a single power is nice. Yeah, defense drones. That's okay, because actually what we'll do is we'll fire the crystal heavy, and when the defense drone targets it, we just turn the weapon off, and then the shot misses, and then we turn the weapon back on, and then the crystal will hit. It works just like hacking. It doesn't work just like hacking. That'd be kind of hilarious if it did. Hey, you have 4 shields. That's neat, and you have cloaking. That's also neat. Okay, so I want this. Uh-huh. Four shields. Not gonna lie, 4 shields is a touch gross. All right, I have pre-igniter. It's fine. It's fine. As long as I have 3 shields up, this doesn't hurt. Heroes of Magnetic series. Think you should. No, I have not. I'll put that on my to-do list. I also think Riot sent me a song I'm supposed to look at as well. And I definitely want to, you know, respond to and like suggestions and whatnot. So I will take care of that before next cast and give you, I don't know, some semblance of a response if I'm interested in it or not. Alright, that totally works. Alright, what else do I want to do? Do I actually bother with a crew kill? 4 shields is so gross. And we're just kind of sitting there. No. Oh, you tried to run away, but you could not. Fortunately, it is a slug ship, so it actually is getting the repair gel. It kind of stinks. Yeah, I just can't reliably go through 4 shields right now. I'll have to get level 3 hacking, which is 60 scrap. You know, when I don't hack during the cloak, so it actually is viable. This will be the only run I do. So once this run is over, so am I. Destroy that ship. Just all the scrap. See, this is the problem. Weapon pre-igniter and hacking shields feels sad. So sad. Just find a beam weapon. Send your crew in giant alien spiders are no joke. I don't really see the point in risking any crew here, so leave them alone. Just leave them alone. More fights. I reject your offer. You also have 4 shields and cloaking, which really makes me feel bad about my systems, you know? 4 shots, 4 damage. Okay, if I hack piloting, let's do an engine hack here. We do 4 damage. And we cloak. Oh, right. So we should be able to beat out their cloak, though, right? Nah, didn't take the missile down. It's unfortunate. Dodge. Nice dodge. The dreaded giant spiders. Yeah, if I don't have, what is it? Anti-personnel drone, biobeam, or clone bay, and you're fine. Okay, you're at low health, you're at relatively low health. I know, we could probably take the time, perhaps get some semblance of a crew kill, maybe. They don't have a way to heal. They just don't have a whole lot of hull left either. Sort of a question whether they get the missiles back online or not. Really? The heavy laser hits 1 shield, my bursts didn't get through? Did I just time it poorly? I guess so. Okay. That's fine, game. I can wait. Unfortunately, mind control, they're gonna die instantaneously if I mind control them. And I kind of want them to beat each other up a little bit more so. Just keeping an eye on the missile. Okay, you're at 23 health, 21, 55, and 100. Oh, you got the missile back online. That's... can't allow for that. I mean, I do have a cloak up for it, though. Oh, the NG's has to get there first before the pilot does. Yeah, I just don't want to eat missiles. He said, and then had no way to actually lower evasion. So, might be eating a missile. We didn't! Huzzah! Actually hitting through cloaking. 50, 100, no. There's no chance of getting a crew kill. Okay, I want a power bar, because I think I've been a little bit low for everything we need. I mean, I do have the battery. And now we're looking at Shields 4, I guess. I'm gonna play Into the Breach when it comes out. I currently plan to. It's on my games I'm kind of looking forward to. Into the Breach, Manifold Garden. I don't even know exactly what that's going to be. But I've been watching, some of the development stuff and been promoted by Ryan Clark, who did, he's not involved with the game per se, but, so he's the developer behind Crypt of the Necrodancer. And it looks really pretty, so I'm willing to give that a shot. Okay, you have missiles, cloak missiles. I should just do medbay hack. You only have 3 shields. Into the Breach, so Subset Games, which did FTL, is going to be releasing a game called Into the Breach sometime this year. Actually, I think my Mantis kill faster. You go there, and Mantis here, NG here. Power this up. Get my cloak, and mind control you. And the missile went down, and then the missile came back online. Yeah, I've never really gotten into twin stick shooters. Oh, you went into the med bay. Okay, NG down, 2 crew down. Humans are on fairly low health. 51 and 8. Okay, so 4 shots, no misses. Dang it. Dang it, I knew that could have happened. This is fine. This again, you're gonna try to put out the fire, then they're gonna go into the med bay. No, go into the med bay. Alright, maybe we can persuade you. Or just shoot you in the face. Also fine. Just trying to nudge him into the med bay. Concerned about his health. Sure. Alright, to the last stand. We'll get 10 fuel, 10 hull repair. You arrive at an outpost close to the Federation base. Your access codes get you past initial security, and an officer sets up a direct feed to the Federation base's war room. Admiral Tully wakes up from his nap saying, "What is the meaning of this? Who are you?" You explain the mission, the secret mission. To say the How do you not know this is going on? Your explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief among the officers. General Turzel of the NG Brigade speaks up. Intel suggests potential counter to rebel technology, risk all or save none. So, we're at this point again where we have to save the Federation from the rebellion. Even though all we were supposed to do is deliver some data. Information. Explain the weakness of the enemy fleet, the rebel flagship. Tully responds, "It's settled. The rebels will be here in a matter of moments. But we're totally going to, hold off their warships. But you must succeed in defeating this flagship by yourself, with no help at all alone. But we will give you some fuel and 3 hull repair, so good luck." Thanks. It's great. Not weapons, not anything, just, some stuff. Yeah, just take down the entire fleet. That's all you gotta do. That's all you need to do. Alright, maybe we'll find the very rare Sector 8 store. Still with, level 4... buffer points and level 4 shields. And other stuff. Okay, you have hacking. And a lot of drones. And there went my... yeah. Okay, I'm cool with that being our hack. Mind control. Alright, rocket down. They do only have a clone bay. It's gonna be so tough. Okay, as long as they don't have the missile up, though. I mean, we have time. Oh, geez, that force-shielded ship. This is... Alright, no, it's fine. It's gonna be okay. Like I said, we got, mind control. It's all you really need. It's not all you really need. We do have to actually punch some holes into shields here. Fire and shields. Shields down. Just because I can. Temporarily. Okay, that's down. Yeah, try to put out the fire. That's a good idea. That's the best idea. Okay, you're at 16 health. That's 2 hits. We're gonna mind control in here. Oh, first I have to do this. Now we mind control. Oh no, yeah, go ahead. Don't not repair weapons. Should punch your friends in the face. Who will win? Double KO! No more life signs, get 74 scrap. Cool. Yeah, I don't actually need that repair. When are you gonna play with drones again? Wait, you mean like actually use like offensive drones? Never if I can help it. Drones are so bad. They're just bad. I mean, using a defense drone is pretty viable. Alright, I'm about to get boarded by an ion intruder. For our amusement. Well... But I want to win. Drone control is... like, not inherently conducive to winning. Oops, I almost forgot. Okay, you go there, you go there. Hopefully you start a fire, that'd be kind of neat. Did I hit my cloaking? Why did I hit my cloaking? Okay. That's hacking. Well, okay, so much for this missile. Gonna punish me as severely as possible? Yes. Okay, fair enough, game. Double boarding drone is the secret new meta. I don't think that's true. I believe, and I'm sorry if find this language a bit strong, you are fibbing. So, why don't we just help with repairs? Okay, well, we took some unnecessary damage there, and there's gonna be another stupid ion intruder. I just don't even want to mess with this ship anymore. The ion intruder just punching holes in, and then I'm going to screw up something and be angry that I needlessly died here. Okay. Okay, you do repairs. We'll do 4 repairs in there. fine. Just kite everyone. It's all good. Probably could just do it normally now, but... Alright, and last one. How about the repair now? We'll see if it's available. I mean, 3 damage shouldn't be make or break. I was more inclined trying to find the store. I mean, maybe we get that one. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead. Maybe we get to it, maybe we don't. We'll see. Hi, defend the outpost. Chance at double rewards. I don't know who you are, but no one defies the rebel fleet. Okay, that's just our plan. Okay, double missiles, grows again. I feel like we kind of have to do the shield hack, which super feels bad. Mantis and Mantis. And you go into sensors. Actually, you shouldn't need shields yet. Let's do this. Alright, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's probably a 9-power weapon system. Alright, I totally mixed up all my weapons at one point. I'm okay eating this missile versus this missile. Oh, you know you were kind of supposed to help out the Mantis there, if you didn't. Oh, don't know why. Okay, so we took that down, which is not really the... Okay, weapons are now completely down. I do have a missile incoming. Have to keep an eye that it doesn't snipe. Okay. You go there. Pause. You there. You there. Healing. Okay. So weapons still aren't online. Weapons now are back online. Got a little bit of time. Okay, you boarded with 2 crew, double Mantis again. Hopefully this time I actually get the 2 Mantis in the room. That would be nice. Hey Thomas, how's it going? How's the streaking? I don't have a lot of projectiles. What is the chance? It's like nothing. Still alive, 70-7 now. Jeez. 65 and 48. Okay. So we do have a pre-igniter plus all the lovely weapons and items on display. Yeah, it took me a long time to find systems. Like was it Sector 6 that I finally got hacking? That was a little bit rough. And then I did buy a pre-igniter. I mean, ideally I would like picked up a beam or something, but it just... Stores were not particularly loving this run. I mean, we had an absolutely absurd Sector 1 and Sector 2 in regards of, like, free items and scrap. care about that repair. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. That's just gonna make a beeline to the base. Yeah, I know. I mean, I sold a chain laser. Maybe that was the wrong call. Yeah, what with this weapon setup? I think at the time I got fuel and a power. I had been concerned about projectiles. I was assuming I'd find like another one at a store. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, chain lasers. Okay, you only have 3 shields though. 3 shields, and you're gonna just like board right into the mantis there. Okay. Wait, do you want to fight in here? Because all 3v1 or 3v2. That sounds like a plan. Uh-huh. Okay, 2 crew down, oxygen at 39%. Oh, I should actually hit them in the, Did you just, like, come right back in? Your ship, it has no oxygen, just, like, bails on this entire squad. Like, I'm out of here. Get you jokers later. I think we mind control you. Okay, 6 fuel and 67 scrap. Let's get a buffer point in oxygen. I definitely want a buffer point in oxygen. I don't know if I'm going to get buffer points in other systems. I'm sort of holding out hope like that or that is the store. We'll see. Investigate the battlefield. As you approach the wreckage, Slug's ship makes its arrival. It hesitates for a moment as it's surprised to see anyone remaining and then jumps away without a word. Okay. Okay, totally not stores. We do have the repair station. Yeah, if the flagship hacks O2, as long as you have level 2 oxygen, you're okay. You can just counter it. It is a level 3 hack. Oh, hi! You have double missiles there. Feels bad. I also really should just switch the human with the mantis up there by now. Could have done that a long time ago. That's a cloak. Nice. Okay, weapons are down. Okay, I'm hacking shields. Maybe. Probably. Oh, do I have a chance? Nope. Yeah, I don't really need a force shield bubble here. Oh, no. Alright. It's close. It could have possibly hit another missile there. Alright, let's actually set up the Mantis this time. Do I want to repair before I go, or do I be greedy and try and get a full repair in between after phase 1? I think I'd go now. Because the other thing is, if it's a really bad hack, we can jump away, get the repair then. That's probably the better play. So let's get a buffer point there, buffer point there. Upgrade doors. Alright, move you to oxygen, move you to sensors. So what with the reloader and that, we might just do a pilot hack, a level 3 pilot hack, and we'll be able to get 2 volleys off with our weapons in between the cloak missiles. Yeah, let's do that. With the automated reloader, I think that works. Our weapons should actually fire fast enough that we get in there twice, and the hack will last the entire time. We'll just have to see what they hack first. Alright, so this is it, the Rebel flagship. If you're able to destroy this monstrosity, the Federation fleet will have a chance of surviving. There's no turning back. Alright, so what are you hacking? Cloaking. Okay, I can live with that. Hopefully. That's kind of the point. Ba-bum. Okay, those 4 shots hit. That takes down the missile bay. That slows down shield repairs. Sure. Come on, hacking still holds, hacking still holds. I think I was off by a little bit there. I think the chain laser might have taken just a fraction of a second too long to pull that off, but we got there. It's essentially what I wanted to have happen. Crew kill a little bit, maybe. $61 health, 71 health. Let's wait for the hack to come back online. Oh, okay, and they're also gonna cloak. Alright, well, we got enough crew kills there. At least a decent amount. Phase 2 is going to be the bit of the problem because, again, the defense drone is going to shoot this down. You have to completely disable, essentially, the drone system. The defense drone is the last drone that takes offline, boarding 1. I'm not going to be greedy. I'll just get my repairs now. 62 scrap. Get up to 80. That's not really going to do anything. Alright, we'll get level 1 sensors. That way, if the boarding drone gets into our sensors, I can still mind control on the enemy ship, because it'll pull the individual off of it. Do I want the power bar? I mean, I got the battery. Oh, and that's also getting taken over. That'd be... no. Alright, we'll just go to the base and wait. Uh-huh. Alright, so you chased down a flagship by staying right where you were, and you discover it is heavily damaged from the previous fight. Scans indicate that it has redirected considerable power to drones. Get ready for a fight. Alright, so I want to kind of do the exact same thing. I think we'll just dunk their shields as much as possible. Instead of dealing with the missiles, and then my weapons will come back online in time. Should be able to come back online in time that we then do hit them in the missiles. Cloak the drone surge, and we're okay, right? No, wait. The drone actually shoots down my crystal. No, I think we just go for the shield hack now. And we'll just mind control the pilot. I mean, I'll get the first surge off anyways. Both the last two you killed in phase 1 didn't count. It's sometimes really weird about the death animations, I guess. Alright, so I'm hacking here, gonna fire all the shots in there, go for the mind control. Dang it. Alright, one shot landed. We'll pretend that's going to get there. Okay. You open all the doors, power, level 2 oxygen, and try again. Wow, I'm bad at this. It got there way faster than I thought it was going to. Okay, we'll do this right this time. Hey, Papa. How's it going? Bopa Nor. Yeah, we got the Phase 2 flagship fight. It's going okay. With 2 damage to the missile system, it actually does slow it down a considerable amount. Let's sneak in some sneaky damage. Okay, get my repairs. Doesn't look like you're manning the system. That's weird. I think you'd be kind of pointing to the console there. Pink, orange, and gold, how you doing? I'm pretty well right now. Just get the oxygen level up there. Alright, and we cloak. Level 2, just to be on the super safe side, and then we'll break the cloak with our weapons anyways and get our timing back. Or not, that's okay. Fight. Okay, that's down. Oh, I probably only need the level 2 hack there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. That should actually have gone to the shield room. Oh no, it shut it down. I guess that's okay. Battery still down. Don't want to actually take power from my shields. Help my NG out. I think we'll only do a level 1 cloak this time because they just don't really have the power to give away. That actually got there? What are you even doing, drone? You should feel bad. Okay. And actually what I want to do is switch up the beats. Thank you. Okay, that'll do. Hopefully that kill actually stuck this time. Aw, two scraps short of like getting level 3 cloaking. That's okay. Would have been nice, not necessary. Hopefully not necessary when we still have full hull. So now we're gonna jump into the flagship. If it goes well, we stick around and finish it off then and there. If something goes bad, like we just can't really deal with the borders, which I kind of don't foresee being a problem because there's few of them. We have Mind Control and Mantis. We can just jump back to the base safely, deal with them there, and then try again. Okay, doors, everyone goes back. And phase 3. You're not certain how it keeps fighting with the amount of damage it has sustained. It looks like it's transferred power to a teleporter, as well as some kind of super weapon. Be prepared, this is it. 1, 2, 3, 4 potential borders. Okay, single border, Mantis, Human, just take them down. Okay, first volley. Alright, so we save the cloaking for the spread of shots. If we get, like, fires that we can't put out or something, like I said, we'll just jump back to the base and just hope our evasion's good enough right now. Okay, only one missile hits, and that's easily dealt with. That is not the place you probably wanted to board into. Okay, and yeah, let's do the shield hack. I want to take down the missile weapon. It takes 4 damage in phase 3 to take it all the way down. Crow's ass. Hey, Scott. Is that all the missiles hitting? Nice. Breach and fire. Okay. Well, we had that buffer point. That's why it was there. Those misses. Make it a thing. Make Crowsass a thing. I mean... Oh, we got the fire out before it actually broke any of our weapons. That's good. Why did I say that questioningly? It's actually is legit good. That is less good. Okay. Weapons are so weird. Okay, do I just decoy? Don't depower that weapon. So I think I'll actually save the mind control to ensure all of our shots get in. Well, not ensure. It will help a considerable amount. Okay. This is fine. That's fine. Alright, and that's gonna basically be it then. Oh. What a weird run. Like, sectors 1 and 2 just blew through it, and then we just couldn't... Like, we didn't get mind control or hacking until pretty late in the run. I had a decent amount of free stuff early. Thanks for the GGs. I didn't even... I don't know. Is that even 6K? 5232. That sounds reasonable. Oh, let's see what the damage was. 5815. 50 ships defeated, 1800 scrap. Pretty decent amount of scrap. Not a lot of beacons.